triangle has two sides with the side lengths 4 and 5. Which statement could be true about the triangle? Choose all that apply. Okay, so in order to solve this problem, we have to use a triangle inequality theorem. The triangle inequality theorem goes as following. Side lengths AB plus BC has to be greater than AC. Side lengths AB plus AC has to be greater than BC. And then side lengths, which ones have we not done yet? AC plus BC has to be greater than AB. And I'm going to test out the ones that are correct so you can see why they're right using three different triangles. Okay, so 4 and 5. Okay, so let's test it out. AB plus BC. And we're going to use, it says the third side length could be less than 4, so we're going to use 3. Any number less than 4 will do. So obviously except 0. So, so AB is 4, BC is 5, and AC is going to be 3. Okay, so AB once again is 4, so plus 3 is to be greater than 5. And what combination have we not done yet so far? We're going to say 3 plus 5 has to be greater than 4. And is that true? Well, 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 is greater than 3. 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 is greater than 5. And 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 is greater than 4. All right, the next triangle. So that's why B is correct. The triangle could be isosceles. Now, remember, an isosceles triangle is a type of triangle. So if the triangle is isosceles, your measured lengths could be 4, 4, 5, or 5, 5, 4. Now, you don't also make the assumption that that works. It only works if I were to plug that into the triangle inequality theorem, then we can for sure say it's true. But it's safe to say that this isosceles triangle is a triangle. All right, and then D, the sum of all side lengths could be 17. Well, what would make the sum of all side lengths 17? So far we have 4 and 5. 4 plus 5 is 9, so therefore the third length has to equal 8, because 4 plus 5 plus 8 will equal 17. But if I plug into the triangle inequality theorem, then I'll know for sure if it's right. So 4 plus 5, 4 plus 8, and then what's left? 5 plus 8. This has to be greater than 8, has to be greater than 5, and has to be greater than 4. 9 is greater than 8, 12 is greater than 5, and 13 is greater than 4. So therefore, C is also, D is also an option. These side lengths will form a triangle. Okay, number 2. Marco wants to install new flooring in his hallway and kitchen. He does not need new flooring in the counter, stove, or sink areas. How many square feet of flooring will he need to purchase? Okay, so we know that he's not going to use the sink. He's not going to put it over the counter and the stove. But what basic shapes do we see here? I see two shapes. I see a hallway, which is a rectangle, and then this shape, which is also considered a rectangle because all side lengths are not the same. So let's look at the hallway, which is this problem right here, 4 by 16. This is the hallway. Then you have the 20 by 24, which is this length right here. That is our other shape. So that's our kitchen. But remember, we're not using the entire kitchen. We're taking away certain objects. We're taking away the triangle, which is the sink, and the counter and the stove. So the question is, where does this 4 by 16 come from? Well, if I look at this area right here, this length is 4, as you can see. Now, where does the length of 16 come from? Well, I know from here to here is 8. From here to here is 9. If you look down here, you'll see that it's 9. And then from here to here we'll say that the side length is going to have to be, because it has to add up to 24. So 9 plus 8 is 17 plus, I always forget how to add, plus 7 will give me my length of 24. So, and 7 plus 9 is 16. Okay? So that's where that 4 by 16 comes from. It's the subtraction of the counter and stove. And then you have this shape right here, which is our sink. This is the area of a triangle. Remember, area of a triangle is base times the height divided by 2. The base is 9, the height is 9, and then you have to divide that number by 2, which is the same thing as multiplying it by a half. Using order of operations, 4 times 16 is 64, 20 times 24 is 480, 4 times 16, once again, is 64, and then 9 times 9 divided by 2 is 40.5. When we add and subtract all this together, you get a sum of 439.5. Oh, I'm sorry, a difference of 439.5. I'm going to stop the video here, and in the next video, you'll find the next set of questions.